More videos, less editing. Apologies for the dead space. Alrighty, season 3. Oh, let's start on a better screen than this. Season 8. Season 3. Welcome back to Ranked Colonist IO. Last season finished 1608. 36% win rank. Just about 3,000 global. If we look at season 7, 1297, 23,000 global. Big improvement. I don't know what our goal is for season 9. But we haven't played any games yet. Let's jump in. I'm going to show you. Let's try this. This might be crazy. I don't know. Why would I click into a different scene? Who cares? No one needs to see both screens. Let's just stay right here. Let's try this. Every single game is going to get posted. Every single game. Let's jump in. Placement game number 1. We got to put all of our mental focus into these placement games. Maybe even turn the mic up just a tad. We need to make sure our placement games are good because we don't want to start down at 1,200 again. We want to start at 1,600 right where we left off so we can try and start winning and climbing up. That's our plan. We need our placement games to go well. This is all or nothing, must-win situation for all 10. Here we go. First placement game of the season. Let's move the map over just a touch here. Just coming off working on the daily over on 2sheep.io, but we are playing on Colonist right now, ranked season 3 for me, season 9 in the game. We're playing against Pero Mercular, Lib 2527, myself placing second here. I see not a lot of wheat here, so my instinct is to play somewhere around this 9 or even maybe the 6-3-11 double up on the wheat, but the 3 and 11 doesn't really sound that juicy. 9-6-3 could be really interesting. What do I need on the way back? Ore and wheat and wood. It's really the only good brick spot if you think about it. Best brick, best wheat. A little bit more wheat. Could do something interesting with that. I'm fine playing woodless. There's so much wood out here. I feel like I'll be able to get some decent trades. We also have the wheat port down here. It just seems really good. Give me a second. Let me see if there's anything else that we're even considering. I mean, 693 double wheat, best brick. We also have like the 9510 down there, but you're just not going to have any wheat to play with afterwards. Any other just like crazy production spots? 843 up here. I think this is actually okay. I think we're just going to take this, try and play down to the wheat port over here. See if maybe we can get, I mean, like, if the 9510 doesn't go, there's so many other crazy options down here. We've got a few options up here. You can get a little bit of wood sheep. There's a few different wood sheep. Maybe even like the 843 and play on the whole side of the board down here. Very interesting. We got some maneuverability here, you know. I'm feeling like this is a good spot. Let's type into the chat GL. By the way, I'm still learning. I've definitely improved, as you saw at the beginning, but we're learning the game of Catan here. So what I need you to do, and this is actually very, very helpful, you need to go into the comments and absolutely grill my gameplay. Go in there, get in as deep, as needy, as backseating, as mean, as crazy as you want. I can take your feedback as harsh as it gets. Doesn't matter to me. Go in there, give me your worst in the comments. Let's see if you can help me climb to the top of the leaderboard. I don't really have a goal for this season, but let's see how high we can get. And that's going to be helping you. I only ask you one thing in return. When you do go and leave those brutal comments down below, as you're scrolling back up to continue watching the video, make sure to hit the like button. It does help me out. That's your payment for leaving a mean comment or backseating. And it's a pretty fair trade, I think. You can actually even like click the like button and scroll at the same time if you're really crazy. If it's your first Crazy Duck video, apologies for the YouTube algorithm. I don't know how you found me. Let's be real. I can't be that entertaining. You got nothing else better going on. If you did, what are you doing here? Look at me, roast in the comments. But yeah, if it's your first video, hang out, relax. Maybe you enjoy. If it's like your 5th, 6th, 7th, 12th, 30th Crazy Duck video, click that subscribe button. Lets me know you're appreciating the content. We're going to keep doing some crazy stuff. By the way, you noticed I roasted you. That's very fun. I'm going to try something out this season. So in the chat here, I've noticed people sometimes get a little heated, and I'm going to give it my best shot. I'm not very good at this, but we're going to practice. I'm not going to be mean to anybody in chat, but if someone's doing something a little bit psycho, I mean, I got a microphone. We're roasting them. if you're mean in game playing me, we're roasting you over the mic to YouTube. I'm not roasting you in the chat. I'm just going to ignore it, sit back, just be calm and collected. Over the mic, I'm going to be talking about how you don't even know how to like cook popcorn in your college dorm, Mr. Fire Alarm Set Offer. All right, get roasted. Brad, I don't know what your name is, but like we'll figure it out. And the roasts are going to be, that's probably about the quality. So right in line with the YouTube content, I would say about a 3 out of 10. So the roasts aren't going to be great. Maybe we'll improve with those as well. Who knows? But I'm seeing, I mean, this is a kind of crazy options for third here. You've got the 11-4-9, 6-11-3 or wheat sheep. I mean, even just 5-9-10. 5-9-10, 11-6-3 is kind of crazy. 5-9-10, 11-4-9. There's some, I mean, that 5-9-10, 11-6-3, you don't really have enough wheat to produce, but you can get down to the ore port. Very interesting for fourth. So much wheat on the, or so much ore on the board available. I feel like I'm in a good spot with all the wheat. Red going pure or wheat sheep. Blue going straight up for the road game. But like with blue, this, and I mean, they have the wood port, right? So we got to be careful of that wood port. If they can't get to the wood port, that's going to be, I mean, you block the 8, they're kind of stuck in hot water unless they take the 8 down here. You block the 5 early game, they're kind of stuck in hot water. So it's really interesting. And there's a good chance all this sheep and wheat is blocked out. They might have a tough time getting to that wood port. And what are you going to do? Play the 8-10, 4-11-3? Like where, I don't like that as first pick, but I do like that as second pick. Like that's really interesting with the wood port. It's just, you're going to be really tough on the way back to pair something with the double wood. You need a good wheat and a good sheep to get there quick. Actually, that's not even true. You just need one of each. So realistically, you just need the 8-4-3, but that's not staying open because I'm going to take that. Assuming red's taken, oh, orange has to place one more. I'm so dumb. I don't even know what's going on. All right. So I've got a lot of space over here for the wheat port, which is great news. Unless someone just takes the 8-3 straight up. That sounds crazy. I mean, realistically, this might be a psycho move. 8-4-3 up here. Build left to the 11-4. Get a touch of ore afterwards. We'll have a lot of wheat. Get to the wheat port. Get to the ore. Don't love it. Don't love it. I mean, red just has to take the 5-9-10, but then they just don't have any wheat. I mean, if I get the 5-9-10, I'm just taking it. This is just easy mode, right? You kind of have to take that as red. There's just so much production. And then they're going to be like, well, I don't have enough wheat, so I'm going to take the 10-9-11. Fine by me. I don't care. Does not matter one bit. I think I can out or wheat sheep red if they leave me the 5-9-10. A lot of sheep. A lot of sheep, actually. Where's the sheep port? I have the sheep port. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Who gave me the sheep port? Where'd that come from? I was expecting whenever this happens, you're like, I've got this good spot. The sheep port's going to be up here in the top left for no reason. I've got the sheep port. Dude, if the 5-9-10's open, you can't leave that for me. Are you crazy? Holy smokes. The 10-9-2? I mean, this is one of those ones where you're like, you know what? I don't really want to get that excited about the 5-9-10. Let's pause and hang out for a second. Just joking. We're going to take it immediately. I'm not waiting. There's no psychological games. Holy smokes. Look at this setup. Sheep port, wheat port. Don't even need to think about the 3-1. Doesn't matter. Does not matter one bit. Let's move the board over a tiny little bit more. I already put GL. I was just about to GL. I almost GL'd myself. Oh my God. Blue spanking it down right in the middle. They're like, I need that wheat and sheep. They're going to get to the wood port. The 8's going to get blocked. Doesn't matter. Goal number 1, sheep port. All right. No one's in chat. Just Roll and pass, roll and pass. We need a wheat. We need a wood. So we're going to keep an eye out for wood trades. We actually technically need 2 wood. Wheat for ore. Cannot give you that. Wheat is too valuable just to trade up one. And this 9's not going to get blocked either because everyone's on it. And orange doesn't have enough ore wheat sheep to really crank out knights. So I don't think, and I mean, they, as I say that, they bought a development card turn 1. Don't love that move. The 9 is actually pretty good for us, but getting to the sheep port quick is going to be really exciting. So let's see if we can do something. No, I don't even have it, right? What about something like a sheep for a wood? Sheep ore for 2 wood? Okay, so I can't do anything, so now is when I need to take a development card. Defend my placement, that's fine. There will be more wheat that comes through. I'll need to get a wood trade at some point in time. So I need to keep an eye out for the wood trades. Because I'm not really racing anyone to this sheep port. I'll do it for 2. Can't do it for 1. I don't really want to do it for that either. Although red has so much ore, maybe not. I mean, the 9 coming through, crazy. There's a lot of wood out there. What about this? You know what? Let's not get rid of the ore. Let's try this. I think there's a lot of wood out there. This might go crazy. People might need the wheat. And then we're going to go even crazier. No, a development card is too valuable. Let's just take the development card ourselves. I mean, you can't ask for almost anything better than that, right? Technically, that's 2 wood, but I think that may be better held to try and get a city on the 5, 9, 10 once we get the sheep port. So I think I'm just going to hold on to that in my hand. Now we're playing a dangerous game. We need to start trading. Yeah, I got to take that. Got to take that. Take it when you can get it. I'll get more brick. I mean, I accepted, right? Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that with orange. They're probably going to the ore port. That's fine. All right. Just letting orange know that they have the ore. I'm just going to the sheep port. It's pretty obvious. Holy smokes. I'm not even getting blocked. Great news. I don't have to use my knight. Because the sheep's just not going to get blocked. And once I get there, double up. We'll double up the ore. It's just... This one feels great. And I don't think getting a sheep port early with this makes a lot of sense. So I don't want to go crazy on my Year of Plenty quite yet. We'll keep scooping dev cards as we get them. We'll use knights if I need to defend. But right now, we're playing a little bit slow, seeing what we can do. I think that brick for a wood trade was actually really quite strong for me. Getting the wood early. The brick isn't as useful. We're just going to place our road down here and pass along. Show them that I'm not going down to the wood port, to the ore port. I need 1 more wood. What can I get the wood for? I mean, sheep for wood I don't think is going to happen. I really don't want to use my Year of Plenty. What can I do, orange? Can I give you a little juice? I mean, both players are going for it. I think red is in a worse position. Let's just... Nope. Yeah, let's place our settlement down here. All right, next goal. City 5, 9, 10. Wow. What? Why? I don't understand at all. All right, we're sitting the 5, 9, 10. Realistically, I'm trying to figure out if the 3 to 1 makes sense. I think it does because it gets us a little bit more sheep. and it makes our brick a little bit usable. But it doesn't matter. Either way, we're trying to city the 5, 9, 10 100% of the time. Year of Plenty is going to be helping us get the city. And I know I've been trading away ore, but I think getting the sheep port fast is going to be very helpful here. All right, we have the city in hand. That's it. I can math now. We have the 2 sheep, trades for anything. We have the Year of Plenty, city in hand. Don't have to think about it too hard unless we get robbed. That's great news. I think this one's going to go pretty well for us. The next thought is just, is the 3-1 better than just going to the wheat port? I mean, maybe if we get a road builder or something, we'll bump over to the 8-3. So maybe just hanging on a little, being a little patient here. I don't need any trades. I'm just going to not click anything. I don't want to accidentally click the green arrow. So far in the game, I mean, have you guys left a comment, liked the video, and subscribed? What's going on? What's going on? It's going to be an interesting spot because I feel like red is kind of stuck. They've got a little bit of ore wheat sheep, but once you put it on the 6, they're kind of stuck, right? Even the 5 sheep, they're kind of stuck. Okay, I guess we'll reject these. Once they get, they'll have a 3-1. Who cares? Blue gets road. They're going to have the wood port. Why are they not building the wood port immediately? I don't understand. All right, so we can actually save our sheep here. I'm just going to try this, see what happens. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm just going to Year of Plenty, but I'm going to see what the trade is. And just take my 2 ore and double up here. Give it 3 seconds, be a little bit patient. I mean, I kind of know the move, right? Yeah, I don't have any brick. Sorry, buddy. So we're going to city on the 5, 9, 10 and pass along. 5s and 9s are free cards. Next goal. Well, do we go for the wheat port or do we go for the city, the 6, 9, 3? Or do we go for the 3-1? I think our next goal is actually to try and get a little bit of dev cards. Kind of depends what rolls. We'll be flexible. I need to get less tunnel visioned into a specific area. We just need to be a little bit more flexible. I'm trying to figure out, does the wheat port help me or does the 3-1 help me? I'm actually not sure if either of them help me. I don't even think the 8-3 helps me all that much, to be honest with you. I think city, the 9-3, the wheat port, and development cards, but I'm not sure the order. Careful, blue. What hurts blue the most? What does hurt blue the most? Maybe just... And am I worried about blue? I mean, they're solo blocking me. Can't have it there. I just don't know where I need to hurt blue. Maybe the sheep. Well, but orange isn't that scary. Red's the scariest. So I think I just got to steal from red here. Now, let me think for a second, because I feel like the wheat port's not the right move. I think I just want to take a development card here. Hurry up. What are you talking about? I'm playing pretty quick. I feel like I'm playing pretty quick. All right, we have the wheat port kind of going. How long we've been recording for? Like 20 minutes, and like 7 of that was waiting for a game. No, don't type in chat. We're doing our new thing. Roast them. Pero, you need to learn how to get a watch. I mean, yeah. Mono? Maybe? I don't know. You can't get too salty. That's our road settle in hand onto the wheat port. I think that's actually just solid. Just take it, you know? We got to roast Pero. No one has brick. I've got brick. But You don't need to know that. So Pero doesn't know how to read a clock or count cards, which is fine because I also don't know how to count cards, but I got him toasted. So we're going to put our road down here. And then we're just going to take the wheat port and we're going to say we're doubled up on 3. We've got everything. We're looking for a city on the 693 and then zoom along. Development card. If we get to the 3-1, that's fine. Don't think the 10's the right move. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I think blocking the 6 or just because blue's not going to the wood port for some reason. Not quite sure why they're not going to the wood port. That would have been my first start. But I'm feeling like I'm in the lead in this game. Even if you don't look at the scoreboard. I mean like 5, 3, 2, 3. I'm in a great spot. I've got my sheep port, my wheat port. I've got a city. I've got the only city actually. And just got to kind of move along. Hover over the knight so you don't forget about it. 9 gets us not another city. I'm dumb. Maybe if we steal something. Who's in the lead? Red or orange? Or blue? Honestly, me. It's like, you know what? I think I'm in a really strong spot here. Getting more on the 9 is fine. Well, they're just looking for dev cards. Red has me on army pacing. They've got 2, but I need to start getting so a 9 gets me more development cards. We need to start getting development cards here. Trading with someone with 11 cards, 1 for 1. Let's see if blue takes the wood port at some spot in time. I still don't think it's blue. I'm worried about red the most right now. And I'll even do a 2 for 2. See what happens. What's orange want? No, I can't do that. I mean, it gives me, no, I don't think it even gives me that much pacing because red doesn't have any development cards and they can't get one this turn. It's fine. Got brick for sale. Anyone looking for some brick? I guess orange can probably get it. So now that's something that I've learned. Blocking the 6 brick there doesn't make sense for a few reasons. 1, I don't need the brick. 2, it just rolled like twice in a row. So it doesn't hurt me almost at all. Almost doesn't hurt me at all. Teton gets me another city in hand, which is kind of psycho. If not, we're just going to take the development card. Try and see if we can get a little bit of a lead here, do something with them. I think a 9 actually also gets me... 9 or a 10 get me a city. You know what? When it gives it to you, you just got to take it. So now 9s and 3s and 5s all give me free cards, and we're just going to start trying to crank out development cards. Red got so confused that they just left the game, so now we just need to block blue on the 8 wood. Not too concerned about orange. At some point, they're going to city this 11-6-3 and be a little bit scary, but right now, blue is kind of our competitor, but they're not going to be able to upgrade if the 8 wood is blocked. I'm not really going to say anything in chat, but if it gets to a certain spot, and orange is probably going to have army at some point, so I'm kind of playing a dangerous game here. Playing a dangerous game. Just remind orange that blue is indeed scary. I know that I'm double citied up and they're going to have a tough time upgrading, but triple eights gets them an ore and a half. Throw a heart down. I've got no development cards, and he's got the wood port. 10s and 8s are free cards. FYI. But you know what? Even if I'm not going to win this game, which I think I have a pretty good shot at trying to win the game, I think orange has army, but I'm still doing pretty well. I'm pretty pleased with my performance right now. The 9s are like my best chance card. That gets us 2 development cards here. Yep, they're starting to look scary. No 7. Oh my god. We have to start fighting. Okay, I think we're doing okay with army. We got a road builder too. Road builder is great news for us. If orange didn't get a knight, then I have army. Gets me to 8. If orange does have a knight, well, they have 1, probably not knight. But now we're scared about blue. And if orange, yeah, okay, so orange has army. We gotta try and fight it. The 9 doesn't make sense. I guess that hurts both of us. Okay. We've just gotta block the 8 wood. Oh my god. So 7, 8 with army once we get there. Can place the road builder down to get 9, and then a city gets us 10. But I think right now the road builder is very helpful at the end of the game. We need to try and get our army and hold it and defend it. I think I should be able to in 2 turns because orange did not buy a development card. I know orange is my army threat, but I think blue is just the actual game threat. Didn't take the ore from them. So I'm actually just going to take 2 more development cards here. A second road builder. Okay. That gives me 2 open settle spots, I believe. Which if orange doesn't take army, I think that gives me army. I might be able to get army and road, but I don't know. I don't know if I have that skill. If blue doesn't take road next turn, I might be able to get both. I'm actually going to roll first. And then I think I'm just going to put it here. Take from blue. This is going to be a really silly play here. But I think I'm actually going to put a road up here and build myself for the potential to take road next turn. If blue doesn't take road, then I have road. And if not, who cares? I've got a road builder, so this road's kind of irrelevant either way. But blue has to take road. Blue might not even have to take road. I might just have it in hand with my double ports. The road play. Look at me go. I'm so flexible now. Sneaky road boy. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Why not? I have 3 roads in hand. 4, 5. I've got 5 roads in hand. I think I win. Even with a 7, I think I'm actually doing really good. Unless there's like a mono. Unclear. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unclear. You got to take this though. If you don't take it, then risky maneuver. a huge mistake. GG. Don't know why you didn't take road. I'll take one. Take number 1, 28 minutes. You can use special build phase to try and win against 7 other players. You can't even see it because I'm blocking it. Holy smokes. I did great. Dice stats. Pretty heavy on the 3s, actually, if you think about it. That's the wheat for me. And wheat for blue and orange, though. 9s rolled a lot. 5s didn't roll a ton. Maybe a little bit skewed there. Crazy for the low wheat game, how much wheat came through. I guess that's probably the 3s and the 9s, you know? Someone had a mono, didn't play it. There's our stats. Thanks for watching. Did you like, comment, subscribe? I hope you did. Gonna be an interesting season. Where do you think we're gonna land? Do you want to throw a number down? Give me a goal. What rank you think I'm gonna hit at the end of the season? See you next episode or later today for the daily.